I mean, yeah, that might be good.
Yeah, you know.
I'm waiting for the notifications.
I'll be live.
Yes, we're live. It's just the notification takes so long. Oh, look, we're live! I didn't know that. Actually, Twitch was actually really fast for once. I'm impressed. Actually, no. Let's do What? What?
That came up and it's. I thought it was yeah.
What? What?
It was just this thing that came up and I thought it was a needle for a sewing machine, but it came up with a sewing machine and it was $65 and I'm like, yeah. I don't think so.
That must be one expensive needle.
Well, no, it's I'm sure the comments. I'm sure it's $65.
That's just the full price. Nothing. They probably blocked them. Join us on Twitch and Facebook. If I could, again, English. I don't know if I would trust that generator. Hey guys, what's up? We're just getting things set up, but then we will be ready to go momentarily. How's everyone's day going so far? Cool, alright. Discord's all set? What? Weird. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, no, I saw that. I was going to tell you earlier, but I just kind of forgot.
It's Disney. Not Universal.
I know. I did read it. I did read that. Do what? If we actually were able to do something, yeah.
It's massive supply anywhere in the park, so.
Huh?
You have to like to take that, you know, roller coaster, take a picture, and just like a mask on it.
Oh well. I'm not going to Disney anytime soon. I would, but I would love to go back because I want to go see. I would love to go do like Star Wars, the Galaxy's Edge. think that'd be so cool. I would love to do that, and I want to go to, the jungle one. Jungle Adventure, or whatever it's called. Because they have... it's the... Avatar world. Pandora? I think that'd be so cool to do. It's cool to see. Alright, let's do this. Alright, where's the wheel? Alright, so last time we played this, I was getting a little frustrated, so I ended the stream. But that's because those poor stupid boats are a pain in the ass. Alright, now, shit, how do I control this thing? Oh, that's how I control this thing. No, okay. I never claimed to be a master at controlling the ship. But yeah, how's everyone's day been so far? Nope. I was, cleaning a little bit, but I also was playing Cuphead. And may I just say, I know everybody complains about the dragons in Cuphead. But may I just say, I've been finding the dragons so much easier, as opposed to those stupid frogs. The frogs gave me so many issues in Cuphead. So the dragon has actually been fairly easy. I have to stop getting hit by stupid things. And I'm working on that. I've gotten to the final stage though. But I find with the dragons, at least for me,
We're closing
I
in
think
on
the
one of
lava,
Red
which is like the
Sail Sea
purple
Dog
ball
Clan. Beat
that
to
arcs, I
quarters.
think that is best for the dragon.
Excellent. We've got one away for the rest of the fleet. Make sure to board the enemy vessel once their mast has fallen. We need to find out the patrol routines for the rest of the clan. With some planning, we should be able to ambush them in small groups.
Oh yeah!
Ooh, nice, those did on hit.
Their
Sweet.
mast is down. Ram our ship into theirs
And so I
jump
think I'm
onto
gonna finish the
enemy
dragons
vessel.
first. Cause I'm kind of getting more used to the dragons. So, he'll be easy. It's not big, because it's only one dragon. Even though he is technically a Hydra. But that's what I did today. So that was fun, doing that. Okay, at one point, how do I get on the boat again? Because I should have jumped on the boat by now. It's been a while since I've played this, so bear with me.
Dealing with this Red Sail captain and his mercenary crew is sure to surrender.
These guys are actually really annoying to fight. They were cool, but they were very annoying at times. Cool. We got the sail charts. And actually, speaking of Bentley, I'm not sure if I mentioned this in the past, but I've been playing Destiny, getting into it, and you have like a little ghost thing. But one of them, like the ghost thing, it's like, oh, protect your ghost while it's hacking something. It's like, oh, cool. So Bentley from Sly Cooper.
I've analyzed the patrol schedule and marked the best place to attack.
So his name is Bentley.
Chart.
Just because of all the times we had to protect Bentley.
Get ready, fellas. We're closing in on the action.
Oh, I'm glad we're closing in on the action. Define closing in? Nope. In Destiny, though, I'm at the tower, I think is what it's called. Oh.
It's a 3-on-1 battle.
Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be a 3-on-1 battle?
Strategy and we'll carry the day.
Oh, where's the water? Where's the water?
We're taking on water.
You know. Oh, I didn't check extreme alcohol modding. Alright, let's win. Okay, how many cans do we have left?
Great shot!
Cool, there's two. I think that one has like, I think it's like 1 or 2 more shells left and that one's dead?
Take that! Board this guy for booty if you feel like it, but we've already got the coordinates for the rest of the fleet.
I don't feel like it. I just want to get this mission done. The next one, I think, I don't know if it will be Astro. $112. 139. Okay. Actually, my plan of action is I might just go into the
We're
level
getting
and
close to the big one.
I might just let them kill me so I have more health, or so I get full health. I think that's my I think that's gonna be the easier route.
It's 4 against 1. Stay sharp and keep
And then I'll
out
have
of their
all my
line of
cannons as
fire.
well.
These are tough odds.
Tough odds. But you're making me do that.
It's 4 against
Okay.
1.
Okay.
Stay
Cool,
sharp
cool,
and
cool.
keep
Alright.
out of their line of fire. These are tough odds.
All right!
Who's my next target? Who's gonna be the one I go at?
what a 68 for?
I mean, I guess whichever one. Whichever side looks first. So what are your plans for tomorrow? And did you guys have a good New Year's? New Year's had a small little thing. It wasn't anything big. Oh, shit.
We're taking on water.
But we watched the ball drop. We did stream that night. So that was cool. And I was actually really happy because the next day was my birthday. And I was playing Animal Crossing. And the villagers that were at my birthday were my like top 3 favorite villagers, so that was really cool. Which was very sweet.
Our joints have splintered.
I believe if you aim for the masts, that does the most damage. Because I guess if you don't have a mast, you can't sail. So. Nope, wrong way. Okay, I have to watch out for this side. Because if I lose this side, I die. Water shot, cool, cool. Alright. We need to get closer to the ship, so hopefully by that point our cannons will be good. So my hope is to at least finish the game, or almost finish the game, because I really want to get to Sly Floor. Like, that's like probably my favorite game in the series, thinking about it.
The leaks increase. I'll pass as I can.
I think that's probably like my favorite game in the series.
Sweet shark! He's a sitting duck. Send him to Davy Jones' locker, or raid the scoundrel for loot.
No, we're just gonna send him to Davy Jones' locker. First, I'm just gonna line up the shot so it's a perfect shot. This is revenge for last time, dude. Ship sunk. 8. So I guess if you stay on the high seas, you can like be like a real threat to these pirates on the ocean.
That's the last of the red sail sea dogs.
I truly just have no
With them out of the way, we won't have to worry about a surprise attack. Or
I'll let
find impossible
David Jones be
odds
the
when we raid
person.
Bloodbath Bay.
Dun dun. Alrighty. Now, place bets is Streamlabs modding or not.
Operation Reverse.
Streamlabs is modding.
Our goal, as we all know, is to save Penelope. Given her crafty nature,
And if you guys are new to the channel, like and follow, that way you're notified when we go live, as we play a lot of games here. Except Fall Guys, Four Guys, and Motion. But other than that, we stream a lot of different games, so maybe something here, you know, could be your favorite game that we stream one day.
So we'll have to fall back on a little
the games that we are currently streaming are Slide 3, a few later games we have active, but they're not the main things. But I've also started Undertale, and every so often my friend will come over and we'll take a drink, so, which is very fun, I have to say. That's such a fun game. Like, it's such a fun game.
Necessary step for two.
I didn't think I'd like that game as much as I do, and because I heard about it and I had played it for a little bit, but I didn't realize how fun of a game it actually was and how funny the scenarios are.
He's sure to brag where she's
We're on Turnabout Goodbyes, so my favorite trial.
Irritate the daylights out of this guy.
So, can't
it's our best and only chance to rescue Penelope. Once he talks, we roll out plan A or B, depending on the situation.
Oh, he has multiple plans depending on the situation.
Our only hope is to outsmart him.
I'm just curious where he's getting these pictures.
Oh, yeah.
That's my big thing, like, where is he getting these pictures? Okay. Oh wait, I actually have them. Okay, let's see, what do I want to buy? Let's go for that one. Then I can go for one of these, we'll do that one, because why not, you know? As you can see, I've been very good about pickpocketing. But now we have things on the same page. And I think after this, yeah, we don't have to pick, there's no more items in the game, so if I really desired, I can do like a whole thing of pickpocketing. Alright. If I ever so desired. Alright. So, let's go and save our leading lady. Or Bentley's leading lady, not mine. Last we saw Carmelita was...
Carmelita been in this game at all?
Yeah, she has. We had to fight her, remember? Australia? Yeah. Well, yeah. I think she... I don't know where she is, actually. I'm assuming she's back in Paris. Just trying to think of where we last... What was... Holland? Is that where we last... No. No, China. That's where we last were. We were in China. So yeah, we last saw her in China. So, that's where she is. Or she's back in Paris. I hope she'd be back in Paris now. Because I believe she arrested... What's his face? The worst, the person that Sly thinks is the worst person he's faced in all of his years of thieving. He even said that, like, I think he even said that straight to, Kung Pao Chicken, was, I think he said to him, like, you sir, by far the worst person I've ever seen. I don't know. No, who do you think the worst slide? Who do you think the worst like slide villain we've come across is?
Battle stations. We're headed into action.
It's gonna be tight sailing in here, Sly. Keep an eye on the rocks.
I don't know who the worst is. Granted, I guess we've never seen any of like the other people's morals when it comes to like stuff like that.
Sweet shot!
So I don't know who the worst like slide villain is like that. Unfortunately, Kung Pao Chicken was just very annoying. But the way his world was laid out was very...
We smash her down! Ram him and jump on board!
His format was very different, because he kind of had two boss battles. Oh god.
Really, Cooper? A bad choice boarding a ship packed with over 100 pirates.
Over
Sure,
100? Why do I only see 5?
Cracking all our skulls.
I don't know about all of you, but yours, I'm sure it can manage.
Restrain this man and keep your distance from the enemy vessel. This smells of lubber trickery.
Lubber
Take heart,
trickery?
boys. Been a while since we witnessed
Lubber
a good
trickery.
plank
Okay.
walking.
Which is lubber trickery. Okay, if there was ever a time to get him angry, this is it. With all this men around, he'll need to look tough. So, do I want to go for all the answers, or do I just want to try and piss him off? Because...
This plank's got splinters in it. I thought a prissy sailor like you would take more pride in his ship.
Oh, no. I take a great deal of pride working splinters into the feet of those about to walk my plank. Arr, arr. 'Tis the extra touches that makes all the difference.
Okay, so that's the answer.
Making me walk the plank? You're the pinnacle of creativity, Lefouille.
Welcome to the stream.
creative.
How's your night going
I'm
tonight?
the smartest man in the 7 seas, you slanderous scabbard.
He seems a little rattled. That slanderous scabbard crack was pretty weak. I mean, I would know. I had to make a few good jabs to get to this point. Maybe I can play it off.
Stop it. You're hurting my feelings. More name-calling like that, and I'm leaving.
Cheap action movie dialogue won't get you out of this one, Cooper. You're as good as dead, or my name's not Lefouille.
You've got a real knack for pirate talk. Put two nonsense words together and pow! Scary pirate name-calling.
Bah! You might be quick with the put-downs, but who's got the hidden girl? Ha ha ha! Me! You'll never find her.
I'm getting close. Time to really push the Penelope angle. Skill at hiding her, ability to keep a prisoner, his attractionness to women. Oh. God, what's this one?
Yeah, I suppose you'd have to keep her locked up. After all, if she ever got away, you'd never get a date.
It is true, I've a strong personality. But I've never had a problem with the ladies, especially when I've a broadside aimed at their sailboat. Savvy?
Okay.
Hidden? A fellow sharp as you couldn't hide a stick in the forest.
I've got some skill in hiding my blade in Lubber's guts. Fancy a demonstration?
No, not really. Ability to keep
I'm
her
not
prisoner.
worried about Penelope. A girl tough as that will free herself by tomorrow morning, then come and steal your wallet.
Ha! That chickadee will never escape my skull keep. She's locked up in irons, and there she stays until she agrees to love me, despite all my faults. Now be the time sharks launched on your parts.
You're the captain.
You told I know you're a pirate, but that's not how that works.
Step on it, Murray. They've got Penelope locked up in the Skull Keep.
Check!
What? The lover's getting away! After 'em, boys! Send up the signal flags! 'Tis all out war!
Nope.
Heads up, Murray. The whole town
Oh,
is trying
shit.
to blast us.
So this is where Dead by Daylight comes in handy very well. You have the ability to match X.
Drop me off at the dock. I'll make a run for Penelope. You keep the boat safe. We're gonna need it for the escape.
Keep.
Safe as a baby. Now get moving.
Sly, there's a back route up the Skull Keep. Jump on the floating boxes. Penelope and I made a walkway all the way to the top.
Oh, I was running. Okay, how about I actually don't use Dead by Daylight controls? So last night, my friend and I were playing Dead by Daylight, and we were trying to do the clock tower Easter egg. I guess it's just a reference to Silent Hill 2. And so we were trying to do that. And in order to do it, you need to repair the generator in the chemistry room, and then repair it in the music room.
Penelope, that you? It's time for a rescue. LaFouille. He's good.
Ha ha! The landlubber fell for it! Hook, line, and sinker! Thinks he can outmaneuver the smartest man on the
But we need more people to do it, so I think my other friends are gonna join us tonight, and then we're gonna try.
First Mate Jones!
Aye, aye, sir.
But
Take up a
apparently there's
battalion
also
of
an
your best
Easter
men
egg
and raid the
in,
Cooper ship.
the
There's sure to be
Hawkins
some
map.
lingering rat.
And if you're the nurse, you can teleport behind a wall
Sir,
somewhere,
don't cut me off while I'm speaking, or I'll
and you
cut
can
off
see
for
something,
breathing.
like a dead guy at a computer. Because Hawkins is full dead people.
making for the open water, sir.
Rats indeed. Make full stay with one must. We got. If they make it out to sea, we'll never catch them.
Aye, aye, sir.
Bentley! Sly's all blown up and LaFouille's boat is gaining on you!
Keep it together and meet me at the mouth of the harbor. If I can get into deeper waters, I should be able to give this guy the slip.
But Sly!
Keep it together. We're not done yet.
Blast! They'll make it out to sea in this wind. Jones! Aye, sir. Load the cannons and prepare to come about. If the breeze don't help, we'll fall back on iron and powder. Fire!
Alright, 1 second, guys. I'm still gonna be here.
Avast there! Afraid you didn't quite make it out of the harbor. Prepare to surrender your vessel.
Sorry, LaFouille, but I'm sure this water is deep
This
enough.
is where we
Deep
need you
enough
help.
to be your grave.
I just need you to do the other analog stick,
Guru,
remember?
Crusher, now!
Oh.
My
Yeah.
thunder! Crusher! Crusher! We're doomed!
I don't know.
Who did he
Why don't you control once I have control of the other?
Good to see you, too. I'll focus on freeing Penelope. You take care of any pirates that might come up on deck. Use
ever
the
you
left
have,
and
like, two
right
people to
analog
play this for
sticks
this
to
part,
control your tentacles.
get the other
Then
person.
hit the R1 button
It's amazing.
and L1
It's easy.
button to smash guys.
Okay, so you do the side. You do this one too. You need to do both buttons. Do it this way. Use both hands. Use both hands. And then have Hey, buddy.
Way to go!
These guys are kidding me. Oh my God. Well, the Goober's talking. That's what he does best.
Keep it up, Guru! Only 2 left!
Hey,
No! And you see why I named the ghost thing as the right? Do not kill the turtle. It is getting crazy.
Once more, just a little bit longer!
just a little bit longer.
Is that you up there?
It's a rescue, Penelope! Hold tight!
Don't correct me. I'm doing my job. Just move out of the way.
Oh, there we go. We do it?
Done!
Okay.
Yes.
We did it. Awesome.
Bentley!
Alright, I'm back.
Yo.
Nurse occurred.
Hold
like
up
their
the
outfit.
squid, or the girl gets it.
Back off, Guru. I'll deal with this guy.
Aye, that you have. Set me up to think I'd outsmart you, then pulled me into the deep water with this beast. I tip me hat to ye. You're the cleverest man I've ever had the pleasure of meeting.
Oh, I'm glad I'm
You
clever.
getting this, Sly?
Yeah, I've got some perspective on the situation.
Avast!
Guru, get Sly!
Alright,
He
so
can't
welcome to the
swim.
stream.
Hi, shipmate.
How's
But
your day
who'll
going
ye
today?
helping?
Ah!
Nobody touches that turtle. But me.
Me pirate
What's
flower
me?
finely blooms. Yet you'd favor this cripple over me, the smartest man on the 7 seas?
Oh, I do like smart guys. And he
I hope I
beat
can
you
do
at
this.
your own
It's
game.
funny.
You tell me
It's
who's
like
more
my brain
intelligent.
can't focus on the one thing. It can do like the bottom one, the
Twisted
last
my
one where it has to go
heart
up
with
and
me
down.
blade. 'Tis time for a duel. You and I'll make the mating dance
The
of
battle.
day.
Use the left analog stick to jump and duck.
No, this one's all about jumping. How to... Jesus.
Farewell, my pirate flower. 'Twas short and bloody.
Use the left analog stick to jump and duck.
Ow.
How?
Use the left analog stick to jump and duck.
Yeah, once I figure out how to do
Use
it.
the left analog stick to jump and duck. Drive left wing backward by using your high and low attacks. Look for an opening in his defense and strike.
That, okay, high and...
Use the left analog stick to jump and duck.
Farewell, my pirate flower. 'Twas short and bloody.
Okay.
Use the left analog stick to jump and duck.
Hold on, okay.
Use the left analog stick to jump and duck.
How do you do the high and low attack?
No!
Use the left analog stick to jump and duck.
Yeah, but but she does all her attacks standing up. No, no, no. Dodging I have no issue with. I just don't know how you do the low attack, because I like... Because you don't... That's how you dodge his attacks. You go up and down.
Analog stick to jump and duck.
Farewell, my pirate flower.
Do you have to
That's short
press
and
circle
bloody.
or square or...
I have no idea.
Use the left analog stick to jump and duck.
Oh, okay, triangle.
Mar.
It would have been nice if you said use the triangle button.
Whoa!
You jump down,
Now you duck.
Get back here.
Yeah, in the last one.
Ah!
You should have seen me when I was beating the frogs. I didn't try and go for the parries in Cuphead, so when it was just the frogs themselves, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna duck, and when I have to jump, I will jump.
Collar!
Now you have to do both.
Yes.
Stand and take it. That's it.
Oh shit.
Ah!
There's a lag.
Oh!
Shit.
Ha!
You really?
Ah! Ow!
Like that.
Goodbye.
Smartest man on the 7 seas!
Yeah. And you got beat at your own game. By the person you kidnapped, no less.
Well, it was your fight too.
Look, he got justice.
Outsmarted by our own resident genius, who'd done more than just rescue a team member.
I'm sure.
He'd won
I'm sure it was a
himself
a tad bit salty though.
It was nice to hear him talk. They'd have these conversations the rest of us couldn't even follow. As far as I could tell, they were made for each other. Dimitri was in love too. The new diving gear had gone to his head. We were informed that he'd be our frogman for the Cooper Vault job. Not that any of us had even asked him. for the first time in memory, Carmelita didn't show up and cart everyone to jail. Oh well, I'll send her a postcard. You know, I'd hate to have her feel left out.
Panda King's like, why am I in this picture? Especially since she's the one who arrested him. Well, actually, she also arrested Dimitri. And, she arrested Mugshot, but... Because the Black Baron didn't need arresting.
Huh?
The Black Baron didn't need arresting.
Well, you know.
Alright, so we're in the final stretch. Let's do this. It's almost a favorite part of the game, too, which is awesome. I can't wait. What?
All these memories, they just bring me back to the same place. Getting crushed to death in the fist of some genetics experiment gone wrong. Not the way I thought I'd go out. Shame, really. Now that we've got this big gang, more like a pack of misfits. Either way, we've become a team. We had some real potential there. Could have pulled off some big jobs. We were so close. The door to the Cooper vault was opening. But that Dr. M... If there's any justice, he'll get his. I just wish I'd seen what was in there. A stockpile of my family's accomplishments. Would I have measured up? What would I contribute? Would my father have been proud of me, or
I'm curious what that would have looked like.
Funny, but
like I'm curious what would
and
happen if
suddenly all I
like
can
they
think
did
about
like
is
a
what a coward I've been towards
they ended the
Carmelita.
game and then they did like
Never took the
where
next
his son
step.
or daughter took over the man.
Looking at Bentley
being
and
the family
Penelope,
piece.
it's clear what life is about. If Carmelita
I would
was
have loved
here,
to see what
I'd
he would
tell
have
her
added
straight
to
out
like
how
his
I feel.
family vault. Like,
Quit
he's
playing around.
Accumulated.
Put our professional differences aside and see if we can make it work. That'll never happen now. Can't take this crushing. Just let the pain stop.
I think it would be interesting. You know, like if his kids, like if his kids, you know, took the mantle of being the family thief. I'm assuming he would have kids with Carmelita. But I'm curious what she would think about it. Or like, what would be a couple would be a thief? Oh god, could you imagine that sibling rivalry? Dude, how do you know her? Or like, if like the daughter's the cop and or like the son's the cop, the daughter's the thief. It's like, I'm sorry. And then like the daughter has her own little gang of thieves. Like, how do you know her? Oh right, forgot to mention that's my sister. Kinda hates me because I chose my dad's side of the family.
Lieutenant Gronk, get your squad together. We're about to see.
And she chose my mom's side of the family. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, our family's weird.
We're going in.
Or if like Sly and Carmelita like got kidnapped or like died.
Hold
Like,
on.
parents said they're trying to find who did it. And she chose the lawful side. You know, whatever. Like.
It's like attacking a house.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know, like, yeah. I forgot the cat. Oh.
We got a medical situation here. This is it.
So, you got friends. I've got a shock. Where is
Ah, now you goons are happening. No, I knew they were coming. I just didn't pick out when they came.
Harpy witch. Why are the police
Harpy witch.
invading my home?
That's a new one.
I'm here to see that justice is done.
Justice? I'm the victim here, defending what's mine from thieves.
Looked to me like you were attempting to murder that man.
That man, please, you know this is Sly Cooper. You're as transparent as you are narrow-minded.
Cooper is a criminal. I'm here to bring him and all lawbreakers to justice.
I'm no lawbreaker. It was all self-defense.
First things first. Put Cooper down and we'll talk terms.
Sorry, Madam Cop, I don't trust you as far as I can throw you. Although I can throw you a long, long way. Go and smash that woman. Crush her bones to paste and toss her in the sea where no one will ever find her.
Oh, okay. Oh, cool. We landed in our ship. Doctor for you now? Oh, no, okay, sure.
Now to find that king. I can't believe this idiot just brought it to me. Poor fool. He looks just like his father, but he's just as dead.
Sly! He's over here! He's still breathing! He's alive! Hang in
He's
there,
still
pal.
breathing?
You're gonna be
You sound
okay.
disappointed.
We'll get you back to the ship and patch you up!
See, he's not almost disappointed that he's still breathing. Bentley, he's like, he's still breathing.
Sly's gonna make it, although he's suffered a major concussion. If he were up and about,
I would
I'm
think.
sure he'd want us to
Welcome to
retrieve
the
his
stream.
family
How's your
cake.
night going today?
Oh, grab your thing. Jump in, do the swim, and take it. Legit, eh, my main man, bro?
Won't be that simple. That's an electromagnetic buoy. Dr. M has set them up all around the island to snag approaching metal boats. We just lucked out that we came here in a wooden ship.
She's right. Get too close and your diving gear will magnetize to it.
Ha, da, da, ha.
That's an excellent idea, Guru. You're the only member of the team who doesn't carry metal equipment. If you can convince some of the local sharks into joining you in an attack, it might be enough to break the buoy.
Oh, da, da.
Actually, Titan says...
Jump on the shark and possess it. You'll need to ride out to the rest of the pack. You'll need to jump shark to shark to possess them all.
Sly 3 on her
After you've befriended them once, they'll follow wherever you go.
How about you reload the page?
Huh?
I didn't change the game today. Fun push. I changed everything else but the game. I'm sure people were very confused when I logged in hoping for Animal Crossing and got this game. Let's just update that quickly. Or wait, I would be. Okay. The hell, it's more accurate. What?
Jump on the shark and possess him. You'll need to ride out to the rest of the pack. You'll need to jump shark to shark to possess them all. After you've befriended them once, they'll follow wherever you go.
How do I get off a shark?
Lead that pack of sharks to the buoy. Heads up! Looks like Dr. M has installed an automated marine defense system.
Of course he has! Because he's paranoid that someone's gonna come and take the moon in the boat that's not his!
You'll need to jump off and get on top of the buoy to activated. That'll drive those sharks into an attack frenzy. Nice work. Find some more sharks and keep at it.
Alright, everyone, let's go forth and, you know, I don't know. You guys do your own thing. Only in Sly Cooper is this considered normal.
Yes, you're a force of nature, aided by nature.
I mean, compared to Grimm, this is probably more normal. Just saying. I mean, it's been modding for a while, actually. I know, I'm glad he is. Okay, so 3 more checks. Oh, Jesus Christ. I think you're taking this space security way too seriously, dude. I think so. It's like torpedoes in the water? Like, Jesus Christ. Alright, it's my herd group. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. I don't know, what's our group of shark called? Pod? No, it's dolphins. And whales, I think. Maybe. I don't know what it's called. I don't know.
It's okay.
What's a
The
group shark?
cave's not lost.
What is it?
We've got a diver on the team, remember? I'll have Penelope prep Dimitri for the job.
A shiver.
Don't talk like that.
I think
No one else could have got the
I think
shade
a
off
group
that
of geese is called a
magnet.
gaggle. A
You're
gaggle of
credit
geese,
to
I
the
believe.
team.
I know monkeys are
Just
politicians.
leave your shark friends behind. They freak me out.
Okay. There.
So a herd of sharks. Okay, great.
What's a herd of
Bentley's
what's a
tending
herd
the
of
slide.
crows
He
called?
wanted me to prep you for the mission.
Sweet.
Because I know that there's one of them.
Scuba. There you go, baby.
Owls
Dimitri
is
al
a
natural.
Congress.
Woo! Your plan is work to perfection.
My plan to get you alone in a swimsuit?
Come clean, my lovely, and play your cards
Welcome
straight.
to this
He's a
dream.
dangerous one.
I know,
And I'm a big
I think crows have a
strong
funny group name. I just can't think of what it's called.
Okay,
Monkeys.
first,
Apes,
get over
Parliament.
yourself.
I thought they were
Get
politicians.
over
Or
yourself.
Congress.
And third, jump into that water and find Sly's cane. It's the key to the Cooper Vault. You can't lose it.
Salty language from such fools.
Dimitri?
I die, baby. I die for the
Just dodging the
love.
things, and I think you have to fight Dr. M. Because Dr. M can't let go at all during this fight.
What am I dodging?
What is a group?
I'm detecting some of Dr. M's
Detecting
creatures
some of
swimming
Dr.
towards
M's creatures swimming towards it. Oh, okay. And I remember how to do this now.
You'll need to dodge their pictures.
So a group of turkey is a flock.
Hold down the L1 button to stroke hard. Just make sure you don't run out of stamina, or you won't get anywhere fast.
You have to like, I think you have to use the arrows. Oh, do you need to swap the controls? Oh, you have to use the X and stuff. Okay. A group of frogs is called an army. That's what. So a group of crows is called a murder. Left. Left.
Easier said than done. Because by the time it's out of the rubber.
I wonder. Hold on. I wonder if I can look up the walkthrough, and I can tell you what directions they're coming from. I don't believe they're random. I actually don't know what this version is called. Dimitri, Doctor.
Sucks because it's, by the time I figure out which direction it's coming from, I
The dark current, yes, this is exactly what I want. Okay. How to complete? No, you're not going to be helped, but I will keep you up, because you will be helpful later on. Is this the script of the entire game? Oh wow, this is cool. Okay. I'm trying to help. Hold on, I got distracted. I guess I always thought this game had more worlds. It only has like one more world. Actually, it has the same actually. No, I think Sly 2 has the most worlds. Oh. Oh, lovely. Search guide for the dark. Ah, yes. For hold down L1. I guess that's a faster movement. Okay, cool. Well, I'm guessing that's where the L1 helps, because you go faster. Okay, I can get faster. Try double tapping it. Maybe if you double tap it, you also go faster. I was trying to find, I'm trying to help. I am. No, I get it. There's just... Well, I think there's a way. I'm sure someone's done it. Yeah, there's lots of people that have. No. When I say it's not random, I mean there is, but after the first four, I don't know which way it is. I don't know how to. I mean, there's no way to steer the thing, so I don't know. Missions. Yeah, if you need to change the controls, that's easier. Huh? If you need to change the controls. Let's go that way. That's his gun. Oh, okay.
Dear Dimitri, okay. Well, that's only his options here that have the options.
Yeah, so I'm assuming movement. Oh, never mind. Maybe what you need to do is you need to like go down, then go in the middle. That way you're not in the same position.
You got more than welcome to try.
Oh, oof. No ranting about the game. No shitting on the game. I know. I'm aware.
I know, but you keep dragging me into it. Right there is just it's fast. So you don't even have time to screw up this part here.
Okay, I know. Just the Raven.
That's all I have is. can't do anything to me.
Can you? I wonder if it's Dr. M. The Pingers. Well, I was trying to find like a layout. I wonder, actually. Okay, I was trying to avoid it, but mission for Indeed, the Dark Confederacy. Like, I had my pen, and then it disappeared on me. I don't know where it went. And it's a good pen, too. Welcome to the stream. How's your night going tonight? Currently trying to find my pen. And for future reference when we play this game. Skip all this stuff in the water. And actually, maybe I'll put this on the Discord for anyone who's playing this and they needs help with this part. Would you classify the one coming down as going down or up? Like top or bottom? Would you count the top one as coming down? I'm gonna say, I'm gonna do that. Hold on. You know what? It works. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if I'm getting my directions mixed or not, actually. Probably. Well, okay, here's what I'm doing. I'm watching a video, because this is easier to say. I was trying to find, the directions, how, that's, okay, so I'm getting the directions next, but I'm looking at it from the laptop. No. So basically, no, whatever. So, it starts out, it goes right, left.
So I know that.
Yes.
That's the only part that I know.
Then it's going down, up, and then it's mixing them. I'm writing them down so I can help you with it.
This part here, but I don't know how to get through this back part. That's the problem. And there's no...
Well, I haven't gotten to the back part yet.
I just don't... I hit half of them anyway. Even though I'm pressing the right buttons. I'm doing one of these corners here, and I have no idea.
Cool. Alright. I got it. Okay. So right's on this side, left is on this. I put down, top, because this one comes down. And then same with that one. Okay. So right. Left. Right. Left. Down. Up. Down. Up. The left. Up. Let me actually keep track of where I am next. Cool, okay. So down. Up. Left. Up. Left. Down. Left. Right. So right. You're going... What? You know what I mean. Let me just adjust it quickly. I was looking at it from the laptop. And where the claws were coming out. So left. Right. Left. Right. Down. Up. Down. Up. Left. Down. Left. Down. Right. Down. Up. Left. Left. Down.
I mean, I'm on the right-hand side. You tell me out on the right.
Down. Up. Okay.
Doesn't mean it's still
Left. left, up, left, down,
Wait.
left, down, right, down, up, left, down.
Yeah, but the thing is I'm still getting them. Doesn't matter what direction I move in, I'm still getting them. It doesn't matter.
Would you like to trade? And you can read out the directions?
I guess I just don't understand. It's every time it doesn't matter. I'm still getting it.
Ooh, Slytherin. I know a Slytherin. I'm a Ravenclaw myself.
Gives you away if you think of what? So, we'll be on the right. See how
Yeah? Yeah, well, it doesn't help. That's why I wrote it down. So we can do it before that happens? Look, you did it! I am going to put this on the Discord if anybody needs help on that part of it.
I can't understand a word.
You need to shoot, which is purposely why I kept this up.
Cares. Get back that cave.
Okay. I'm getting to that point. Okay. So, I'm just gonna read it all. Yeah, will you come back here? So. R1? I think you need to shoot Dr. M.
Okay, well, that's all going on, except that now I don't.
Okay, so, alright. Once the guru knocks Sly's cane loose, it falls in the water, playing as Dimitri swim through the current and avoid the claws that come from all your directions with the, you know, all the buttons. You'll enter a large cavern with Dr. M attached to his mutated fish. Use the harpoon gun to take out the creature, beat this mutant. Tap the fire hard in the harpoon gun, aiming at Dr. M and the creature's hanging antenna. While you are doing this, the mutant will fire bombs at you, and it will explode in both vertical and horizontal red shockwaves. You stay either off to the side or above or below the bombs to avoid the upcoming blast, depending on the position of the spikes. After every 4 hits, the fish will attempt to swallow you. Shoot Dr. M after his shield goes down so that the fish will stop inhaling. When the fish is at half health, it will send tentacles to block you. Simply stay above or below them to avoid them as they circle around the cavern. When it's in the third of its health, it will turn its claws into guns and try to shoot you with green lasers. The lasers are unavoidable, so shoot the cannon quickly to disable them before they have a chance to lock onto Dimitri. Once you defeat the creature, the mission will both be a success and a bust. The former... Okay. Okay. So go left. Go left again. Or go right. Yeah, so you just shoot Dr. M. Maybe... Oh. Go down. I can't tell what to... Okay, alright. Oh, shoot him, shoot him, shoot him! Shoot him!
I'm trying to.
Okay, good job.
Trying to.
Go down.
Shoot very fast.
I'm trying to watch the shockwave he's throwing out to dictate, because I'm trying to figure out what, like, because like I'm trying to figure out the position of like where it will be. So I'm thinking like, so I'm assuming when it goes flat, that's how you can tell. Yeah, that's what I mean. Hadn't noticed. Imagine this as a Cuphead boss. So I actually did see something. So I guess there's a DLC for Cuphead coming out, but I think it's coming out later this year. I guess it was supposed to come out like last year, or I think the year before that as well. But I guess it took like 7 years to make Cuphead. Which, I mean, I think when they made Cuphead, I think it was in the same style as like old like cartoons like in the 30s. No? Well, that's the style of it, but I think they actually animated the game like that. Like they didn't do like 3D stuff. Which I think is awesome, because Cuphead actually is a really fun game. Frustrating but fun. I think so, at least. But I beat the frogs, and then it didn't take me too long to beat Baroness von Bonbon. Hence why I was able to get to the dragon. I'm not looking forward to Jimmy.
Good thinking. Take out Dr. M. He's the will behind that creature's attack.
I'm not looking forward to Jimmy. Shooting Dr. M.
You can't shoot him until he's out of his freaking.
Or shoot the fish. Hold on. Okay, to beat the mutant, tap to fire, aiming at shoot Dr. M, aiming at Dr. M's creature, aiming at Dr. M's creature's hanging antenna. To beat the mutant, tap L1 or whatever it is to fire the harpoon gun, aiming at Dr. M and the creature's hanging antenna. There's a space, so I'm like, what? works. The mutant will fire bombs that explode both vertical and horizontal. Red shockwaves. Stay either to the side or above or below the bombs to avoid the upcoming blast, depending on the positions where the spikes are. After every 4 hits, the fish will attempt to swallow you. Shoot Dr. M after his shield goes down, just so the fish will stop inhaling. When the fish is at half health, it will send tentacles to block you. Simply stay above or below them to avoid them as they circle around the cavern. When it's in its third health phase, it will turn its claws into guns, try and shoot green lasers. The lasers are unavoidable, so shoot each cannon quickly to disable them before they have a chance to lock onto Dimitri. Once you defeat the creature, okay. Just avoid them. Keep doing the same thing, just avoiding them. Go down. Oh! Welcome to the stream.
Good thing. Take out Dr. M. He's the will behind that creature's attack.
Go down.
I'm done. You want to do this?
I'm just saying, I'm just telling you what direction to go in. You can avoid the side ones pretty well. It's just... those ones are actually fairly easy to avoid. It's just those ones. You're just going side to side. When it reaches half its health? First, triangle, or not triangle. Change the buttons back. Nice. The one that goes across the screen, so it looks like it's hard to avoid. Because that one has a bigger surface area than the half one. Shoot him.
I'm trying to.
Nice. Oh, shoot the guns. I'm not sure if you don't. I think you just. Okay, so you just shoot there. You can do it!
It's not like the aim, it's... just so you know.
I know. He's... I wish his controls were better.
Yeah, that's what I mean. His controls suck.
I'm not sure why they made the controls like they did. So they made the controls like... They made the controls like moving around like Sly, like every other character and every other thing. I think that would have been a lot better.
And, you know, and the thing is it's just... Shooting him, is it doing anything?
You need to shoot him, like, You have to shoot Dr. M.
Okay.
Excuse me. I'm not sure if he's still swallowing you at this point. Well, that's how you don't get hit. Okay, so he still will swallow you. That's just my question. So I think like the best. So I think if you shoot him, then shoot the weapons. Because you do the most damage when you shoot him when he's out of his shield. How he's still breathing underwater? Can't tell you that one.
Back to the matter is, you can't.
So I think if you shoot him 4 times, then he swallows you. Nice. Nice, nice. The fish exploded. Or imploded. I don't know.
Exploded?
You took the cane. I'm sorry, Dimitri. You did your best. Come on back to the ship.
Good job, you did it. I know. I know! Stop saying you do! God! This is why I will not play the new Ratchet & Clank or Lego Ninjago the movie. Because I'm doing the same thing she's doing. And it's just, it kind of reflects badly on us.
Don't throw down heavyweight.
So stop! We know your feelings on it. You don't need to keep making them known.
Flat nowhere.
It's frustrating as hell.
Magnificent! Alone
Cuphead's more
against
frustrating.
the creature trapped in an undersea cave.
Because
How about
if this
a
was like
kiss
Cuphead,
from
you'd
a
have to start all the way over
magnificent?
claws.
My lips are warm like bread from the oven.
Okay?
Slow down. Remember rules 1 and 2.
Better than Cuphead.
Both of which told you to get over yourself.
Both before my magnificent. Yum, yum. Give me some.
I'm gonna check on Bentley. You have fun being you.
You have fun being
I'm
you.
Mac to the Jack to the Iverson, baby.
Mags the Jagificent, baby. Okay. Gotta love Dimitri. Welcome to the stream.
Fly! You're up!
He should be back in bed after the thrashing he took.
Can't
Another
see,
blow
but
to
that's
the head
okay.
and your brain could snap.
Quit your worrying. I feel fine.
No.
Did Dimitri find my cane?
No, Dr. M managed to get away with it.
Then we gotta go.
You're going nowhere, pal. Any attempt on Dr. M or the Cooper Vault will be impossible with these radar towers linked to the missile turrets.
I think it was only
Wait
Dimitri
a
that had the
second.
worst.
Penelope, have you completed that work we talked about on your RC car?
But I think everyone else was fine.
Yeah? Oh, I see where you're going. That'll work. Smash the drones, siphon their power, and fry the towers.
At least I think so. But I've also played most of the game where you have.
Let's get your car
Everyone
onto a
plays
drone
fine
patrol
except for
pipe.
Dimitri. Dimitri's still a pain in the ass.
Not to be too obvious in exposing my ignorance, but what in the world are you two talking about?
Explaining it would include a lot of multisyllabic
Okay.
words. I could just show you.
Bring on the demo.
Panda King, can you launch my RC car to that pipe?
As long as you're talking fierce.
With the fireworks, it will fly as the bird.
So they're even.
Fly, bird!
All right, my sweet princess of electronic dominance. Time to smash things up. Use the L2 button and the R2 button to activate your vehicle's punchers.
I mean, they're not as good as the other game. They're still not bad.
Knock the security drones
Oh,
off the
right,
track
that's
with
what
your
you-
punchers and pick up their ball energy.
Like, they could
Get
be a lot
enough, and I'll
worse.
open the jump gate to the radar tower.
Did you play any of the RC cars missions? What ones did you play? I know you. I'm talking about this playthrough. Yeah, this is effective. One. Hold on, I have to back up.
Make way for the lady.
Yeah, two. I find this is effective. I never thought to do this beforehand.
Come up the electricity jump.
Do I have all my things now? That's good.
Knock the security drones off the track with your punchers and pick up their ball energy. Get enough,
Their
and I'll
ball
open the
energy,
jump
because that
gate to
makes
the
so
radar
much
tower.
sense.
F equals MA.
That is if I don't narrowly avoid it.
Nice driving. I've opened the jump gate.
Scratch one radar tower.
I don't know why we can't shoot them. But I don't know, maybe they figured that's too easy. guaranteed drone. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just gonna push you off the side, but I'm not gonna hurt you.
Course redirection.
Missed it, damn. Will you stop shooting at me? Alright, one more to go. Then we'll be done with this track.
All right, I've opened the second gate.
There goes number 2.
You're the queen of radar tower demolition.
Yeah.
Really? Never would have guessed. Never. Oh, gives you health too. Nice. When you eat the orbs, it gives you health. Didn't know that. This is on Silent Hill. With the oh yeah, there's a slimy half mutated creature over there. Let's follow it. Like, how about no, and let's say we did. No, let's not follow that weird thing. Let's actually go and leave. Let's say we did. I don't know. That would just be weird. Yeah, no. 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 I didn't think that was possible either.
Bam! Mama's angry. You can
I got the thing. I got the charm, bulb, whatever you want to call it. They had like 2 more victims, but I'm gonna wait till I'm beyond this point of actually attacking them. Don't question it. Sure, ran right past me without you. Really? No, I didn't know it.
Penelope, you're wonderful!
Good job, Penelope.
With the guided missiles offline, we've got a chance at air
Don't say
superiority
anything.
here.
I'm in. I've rested long enough.
You sure?
I had to bring my
This is
tongue
my
again about
legacy we're
Penelope,
fighting
not
for.
Penelope.
You think I want to sit this one out?
Mila, that
Understood.
bitch.
The biplane launcher, although untested, should get you aloft. It's gonna be tough up there.
Be tougher down here watching others fight my battles for me.
Oh,
To
we're doing this
disable
now?
the turret, you'll need to destroy their sensor bank. Unfortunately, it's only exposed for a short period after a missile is launched.
So I think after this
Nice
mission,
shooting.
I'm
Good
gonna
thing
end the
Penelope
stream and then
took
we'll
out those
finish this
radar
off
towers,
another
or
night.
the sky would be thick with guided missiles, all heading for you. You're out of ammo. Look around the force. Dr. M
I
is sure to
forgot
keep
to
plenty on hand.
after. I don't want to be a pilot, period. You're joking me. Stream bros.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, then I guess we'll just end the stream here. We'll pick this up tomorrow night. Perfect.
Okay.
Sounds good to me. Alright, so we're gonna stream here. I had an idea. I'm gonna attempt to put it in place. I don't know. Oh, tomorrow. So, tomorrow there's the possibility of 2 streams, but I'm not quite sure yet. So tomorrow normally I'd stream, because I think what I'm gonna do now, this was my big idea, is I'm gonna put up a schedule.
Okay.
Granted, it's gonna be 9 to 12, if Streamlabs is cooperating. So maybe like 9:30 to 12, Monday through Thursday, and then the occasional weekend stream if we miss a stream for whatever reason, or if, we do whatever. Or if we just feel like streaming that night. Also, yeah, regarding weekends as well, if I'm gonna attempt to start streaming on weekends, but it's not gonna be a set in stone thing. It's gonna be like if I get home from work, or I'm not working that day, or whatever. It's like, you know what, I feel like streaming tonight. So I might stream on weekends, but it's not gonna be set in stone because I don't want to start streaming more. But I'm not gonna put a schedule because I don't want that pressure. So 9 to 12.
Okay. No.
So 9 to 12 Monday through Thursday is when we stream. So, but tomorrow I picked up a shift. So it's like 4:30, 4 to 9:30, 4 to 9, 4:30 to 9. What are those numbers? So I think I'm just gonna do a morning stream.
Oh.
So I'll play like Animal Crossing, Mario Kart, or we can play Dead by Daylight. Who knows? So we'll stream something when I get up, and then if I get home, I feel like streaming, we will. If not, it happens. So it just depends on how tired I am and how busy it is. It's a weekday, so I'm not sure how busy it's gonna be. So thank you guys for joining me. Sorry the stream froze. Also, if ever the stream freezes, let me know. Because usually I'm not paying attention to the Streamlabs or the stream. I'm just like, oh, hey, look. I'm paying attention to the game. I was paying attention to flying a plane.
Mm-hmm.
So just let me know. I'm not that scary, I swear.
Stream froze.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. You're like 5 minutes late.
No, the phone. You had a beep.
Oh. I'm gonna send you guys to the Wendigo Man. He's playing Hellblade. Alright, yes. But thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. It's been fun. We made progress, and then we'll pick this up because I think we have probably an hour and a half left in the game. 2 hours. There's enough. I think there's enough left in the game. It could be a full stream, and then maybe we'll start Sly Cooper 4, which will be exciting because that's my favorite game, probably in the series. I've discovered thinking about it. I love the story in all the games, so. But if you guys are new to the channel, hit like and follow. That way you get notified from when we go live. We stream a lot of games, so you don't know what we're gonna stream. Could be your favorite game. I have a whole list of games I want to stream, but my thing is I want to finish games first before I start a whole bunch of new ones. I have to get at some point. I don't want to fight that stroke.
No, you're in the middle of fighting Deathstroke. Right?
Yeah, I don't want to fight him. Yeah, so, and the links are in the chat, so you can go to, the Instagram and stuff like that. So you can follow this. I am starting to become more active on Discord, so there's that as well.
I have 3 full classes.
Oh, fun.
No, not at all.
I know the donation link got cut off, but I'm not worried about it. But yes. Those are the links so you can join stuff, because I'm really more concerned with like Twitter, Instagram, and Discord. Well, more so YouTube and Discord. But YouTube is where I put all my past streams. But I've been rambling on for way too long. So I'm sending you guys to the Mundigo Man. As I said, he's playing Hellblade. Give him a follow if you don't already follow him, and do hashtag make the raid. So we'll see you guys tomorrow morning, maybe tomorrow night as well. Haven't decided yet. Stay safe well, and have a good night, you guys. I talk with my hands a lot. I talk with my hands a lot.
Most people do.
I think they say that's a good thing. 'Cause I think they say like if you like exaggerate things with your hand. Oh Jesus Christ! What are those?
Okay. Well. All right. Okay. Okay.
So, anyways, I think when they say if you don't talk with your hands, do you say that's a good question? All right. Good night. Have a good night, Facebook users.